Hey, what's going on everybody? JP here, and in today's video I'm going to be putting together the Harbor Freight aluminum cargo basket that comes with a hitch unit to basically go into your hitch to use as cargo basket to put extra stuff. I, however, am not going to use that hitch part. I'm going to use this basket to eventually modify to put it over my rear tire and call it an Overland gear basket. There are some on the market right now, but they're expensive. They're over like $200, some are close to $300, and the baskets are really small. This Harbor Freight gear basket is 49 inches long by 22.5 inches wide, and it looks like it's plenty big to put some good sized bins up there for storing some gear. So that's one of the big reasons why I'm going towards building this Overland cargo basket above the rear tire, is because, as we all know, even a four-door Jeep doesn't have a lot of space. Add 2 kids, their car seats, and all the amount of stuff that we need to bring to go camping and day tripping, it's a lot of stuff. So having this cargo basket above the rear tire is definitely going to add to the amount of stuff that we can carry, and I want to try and get some of the bins out of the rear of the Jeep, make some more room for our clothes, and then just keep the bins outside. Alright, so I picked this up at Harbor Freight. I had a 20% off coupon. I think it was originally 85 bucks, and then with the 20% off it came down to, with the tax, like about around 79, maybe 75, $79 total, somewhere around there. It looks pretty good. It's rated to 500 pounds for the basket and the hitch assembly that it has, but right now I'm just going to put it together, and then I'll show you on the Jeep how I'm planning on building the system, and then part 2 of this video will be where I actually put it all together. Alright, so let me show you what comes in the package and what you're going to need to put this thing together. Alright, so you get a bag of bolts, everything you need. Comes with nice instructions. They're pretty detailed, so this is really simple to put together. Yeah. Alright, so for the little nuts and bolts, you're going to need 8mm, so I have a little ratchet and a socket. For the big bolts, you're going to need 13mm, and then the button head is a 5mm Allen wrench, so I got that right here. Alright, so let's head over to the table and let's start putting this thing together, see how long it takes, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so real quick, this is the hitch assembly that it comes with. It's super heavy duty, it's powder coated gray, and then you even get a hitch pin. So I'm actually going to use this for another application, so that's pretty cool. But this is what I'm not going to use. But if you were putting this into your 2-inch receiver, you would be using this. Alright, so you get 2 sets of 4 bolts. The ones with the washers are for connecting the hitch assembly unit to the basket, and then the 4 bolts with no washer, they're a little smaller. Those are going to go to connect the basket around the top, the 4 corners. So I'm going to do that assembly right now. And these are the little 8mm nut and bolt, and these go around the bottom where this connects to the main part of the basket. So right here. Alright, so those are all done. I'm just going to ratchet everything tight and then we're done putting this thing together. If anybody cares, it's like 90 degrees still. It's 20 to 8 and the humidity is like 100%. I am like, woo, sweating. Almost done. Alright, so obviously if you were using this as a regular hitch basket, you would then take this right here and you just put it on top, and there's just line up the holes and just bolt it in, and then here's your hitch cargo basket. But I'm not using this. Alright, so I'll answer one of probably the big question I'm probably going to get is, why did I choose the aluminum over the steel basket? And the biggest reason was weight. This thing is super light, so I'm not really worried about adding that much weight onto the tailgate and the rear tire. But I have the heavy duty Moride hinges and tailgate kit on there for this very purpose. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build the framework to support this basket out of steel, so that'll add a little bit of weight. But the basket itself is way lighter than the steel baskets. And this basket is, as you can see, it's very big.
That's what she said.
And there's going to be room for a lot of stuff in here. Alright, so let me show you one other thing. How I'm going to keep the basket off the Jeep tire, because you want to be able to get the tire off and on in case you have to use it as a spare. So I got these off Amazon. These are for spacers that you would put on a wall to prevent like your bed from slamming into the wall, and they're adjustable like so. So I'm going to put two underneath to support the basket on the tire, and then if I have to change the tire, you just spin it. That gives you the gap, and you can pull the tire off. So this, along with the framework I'm going to build, should definitely provide adequate support for the cargo basket over the rear tire. So let's go to the Jeep real quick, and I'll just show you a couple of modifications that are probably going to have to be made, and then yeah, that's it. Alright, I'm getting eaten by mosquitoes. Alright, so as you can see, it's on the back of the Jeep, but the one issue that I'm going to have is the rear tail light. So you can see that's there. So eventually that's going to be modified, and it's going to be on here, so I can still have the rear third brake light. But using the spacer, so that's kind of a rough idea of how it's going to be. So the spacers are going to support the front of the basket here on the edge of the tire. The basket's going to be pushed back a little close to the glass, but that's pretty much what it's going to look like. And then I'm going to have some steel brackets come out here and support over here. So this will be supported, and there'll be a triangle bracket here. And then I'm going to make it so that some stuff can be attached to the side down the line if I eventually want to do that. And then also down on this side, same thing, I'm going to have a bar come up and support this end. So yeah, that's the next step. Is I just have to go down to my local steel shop. I'm going to pick up some scrap metal. Hopefully they have some scrap, probably like 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches. And then I am going to make it probably semi-adjustable with some holes on the sides, just in case I want to increase or lower it, in case if eventually maybe we might go to like a 35-inch tire from the 34, but probably not. So yeah, that's kind of the idea that I'm rolling with right now for this. And you know, it's still it's not super high, but I can still eventually get everything in here. So yeah, I think it looks pretty cool, and I think the idea is going to work. So right now I'm in for about 80 bucks for the basket. Those little adjustable feet were $4.99 on Amazon. I'll link to them down below. So I'm at 84 bucks, maybe 50 bucks in scrap metal, and a little bit of time of welding and paint. So maybe all said and done, this project hopefully will be around 150 bucks. Alright, that's it for this video. Thanks everybody for watching. If you haven't already done so, please hit that subscribe button down below, and you'll be notified of any other videos that we drop, especially part 2 of this Overland cargo basket build. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. All the likes and thumbs ups, comments help our channels grow and reach more people. So my plan for this Overland cargo basket is to try and do the fab work this coming week, and hopefully have the video out by next Friday. I am starting 9 days straight of work starting tomorrow night. So I'm not sure how that's going to fare with me trying to get sleep, doing the fab work, and trying to be a good husband and father. So we'll see how it goes. But my plan is to get it out by next Friday, because I want to get this done so we can actually create some more space for our gear for our trips with the Jeep. All right. If I haven't already mentioned, please check out that link down below for our Jeep merchandise. We have some cool shirts in our Teespring shop, especially our Jeep topograph. And anything that's purchased goes towards funding Jeep projects and keeping this channel moving. Alright, if you have any comments, questions, leave a comment down below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And thanks again for watching. Tomorrow is Friday. You're almost to the weekend. My week starts tomorrow, so... Alright, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.